Before entering into actual video, let me just give you an introduction about us. We are Endurance Engineering Academy. We offer online video course for GATE exam preparation. Okay, and also we offer full video course for GATE XC. Okay, so if you are planning for writing XC, you can visit our website for our full video course. This is our website link, and you can see this link in the description also. And you can call us at this number, or you can WhatsApp us. We will be getting back to you with the required if you have any queries, or else you can message your queries to our mail ID support at endranceengacademy.in. Okay, let us proceed for the video. And this video is an extract from our full video course. Project completion. See, with respect to this particular thing, okay, project completion time, if you ask a students who is a beginner, okay, so who is just started to prepare for GATE, what they used to think. Suppose that I'm asking you, what is the shortest possible time so that I can complete the project? What you will say? I won't say most of them, but some 20 to 30% of the students might have this confusion, which is actually minimum time taken to complete the project. Let me give one example. I already given the same example at the beginning. Okay, manufacturing of nuts and bolt. Okay, so if I take manufacturing of nuts and bolt, first if I talk about nut, okay, so there will be raw material. I'm going to machine the raw material so that I will be getting a proper cylindrical shape. Then I'm going to drill it. Okay, then I'm going to do thread cutting. So first it will be machining. Okay, this is an activity. Then drilling, then thread cutting. So this is continuous activity, right? Machining, drilling, and thread cutting. So once if I complete all these three, the nut will be manufactured. Okay, manufacturing of nut is done. And how much time it is taking for manufacturing of machining? For doing machining, it takes 2 minutes. For doing drilling, it takes 4 minutes. For doing thread cutting, it takes 5 minutes. Let it be. Now, if I go for manufacturing the bolt, okay. Anyways, this is going to be my starting point. I need to start manufacturing the bolt, and I need to start manufacturing the nut. So this is the starting point. So I'm starting here. This is the starting of the project. And for manufacturing bolt, again I will be having some raw material. I need to machine it into some particular cylindrical shape. Then I'm going to after machining it, I'm going to do the thread cutting, right? So something like I will be getting, I already shown you, right? So yeah, so first machining, then thread cutting. Okay, so just an example. Similarly, nut also, first machining, then drilling, then thread cutting, right? So once if I complete the thread cutting, the process of manufacturing of bolt is also over. Now my question is, see this brackets, what actually it is indicating? The brackets are indicating the time taken for completing that particular process. So for machining it takes 2 minutes. For thread cutting bolt it is taking 3 minutes, and machining again here 2 minutes, drilling it is 4 minutes, here thread cutting it is taking 5 minutes. All the values I'm just giving you randomly, okay, randomly taken values. Now my question is, what is the time taken for completing this project? Or in other words, what is the minimum time required for completing this particular project? There are confusion among few students, that because of that only I'm stressing it. Okay, listen, for completion of manufacturing bolt, okay, how much time it is requiring? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, totally it required 5 minutes only. And for manufacturing nut, 2, 6, it required 11 minutes, right? Right. Now, understand, what is the minimum time? Okay, what is the minimum time required for completing this project? What is the minimum time required for completion of this project? So if your answer is 5 minutes, okay, if your answer is 5 minutes, then obviously you are not understanding one very basic common sense. Bolt can be manufactured in 5 minutes, of course. 2 minutes machining, 3 minutes thread cutting, bolt is manufactured. But the project is not yet completed. Project will get completed only after manufacturing bolt and nut. Both has to be ready. If only one part is ready, after 5 minutes bolt will be ready. But the project is not completed, right? The project is not completed, right? The project will be completed only if both the products are ready. Okay, so bolt should also be there, nut should also be there, then only I can consider that the project is completed because bolt and nut as manufactured. That is the case here. So 5 minutes is not the minimum one. Don't think that they are asking minimum time for completion of the project. So I will find out the total time and whichever time is less, that will be minimum. No, that is not the minimum. Even though 5 minutes is the minimum time of 11, 5 minutes is the minimum in this case, but it is not the minimum time for completion of project. I hope that you are understanding the point, right? Many of you, or even before referring to this video also, many of you would have know about this concept. Okay, if I want to find out minimum time taken for completion of the project, I need to choose the largest one. Okay, I need to choose the longest one. Many of you would know already, but you don't know the reason. Few, I'm not saying many, few. Okay, 20% of the students. The reason is simple. This 5 minutes is just giving me completion of bolt. It's not giving me the complete completion of the project. Now, so what should be the minimum time taken to complete the project? Simple. If I take the time of the longest path indicates the path which is having more, the path which is taking more time. If I consider the longest path, then that is the maximum time it's going to take to complete all the product, right? Let me say again. For completing bolt, it required 5 minutes. For completing nut, it required 11 minutes. And this 11 minutes is the longest path. And after, once, if I take this 11 minutes, nut will also be manufactured, bolt will also be manufactured because bolt required only 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, bolt would have been completed. And 11 minutes, it will take 11 minutes for completing nut. So overall, the project required 11 minutes time. So simply, here, project completion time is 11 minutes. It is not 5 minutes. Okay, so for finding out project completion time, or in another words, minimum time required to complete the project. Okay, minimum time required to complete the project. Simply choose the longest path. Okay, choose the longest path, and in this case, the longest path is what? This MDT. Okay, this is my longest path, and find out the duration of that longest path, and that will give me the project completion time or the minimum time taken for the completion of the project. Okay, longest path time will be equal to minimum time taken for completion of the project. After once, if 11 minutes is there, I can complete nut, I can complete bolt also. Okay, in 5 minutes I will complete bolt, in 11 minutes I will complete nut. So both nut and bolt is ready. So project is completed. But if I have only 5 minutes, I can finish bolt, but I cannot complete nut. So project is not completed, right? So whenever you want to find project completion time, choose the longest path, and that longest path is called as critical path. Okay, I've given you the explanation there. Critical path is the longest path in the network. Okay, it is the longest path in the network. It decides the project completion time. Okay, so whatever the time, if I add everything in the critical path, that's going to give me the project completion time. And the minimum time required to complete the project. This critical path will give me what is the minimum time required to complete the project, not only the activity, completing the project. And it contains critical activities and critical events. What does it mean? These activities, which I'm showing in double color, right? 2 lines. Okay, I'm showing you in 2 lines, right? So those are critical path. And this M, D, T, these 3 are critical activities. And 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me show you 1, 3, 4, 5 and M, D, T. Okay, these are critical events. These are critical activities. Okay, overall M, D, T is critical path, or sometimes they will represent as 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can use events for representing critical path, or we can use activity for representing critical path. It depends on the problem. Okay, so those activities are critical activities. Those events 1, 3, 4, 5 are critical events. Okay, now this is very important. If you use PERT or you use CPM, okay, whatever. Okay, we are going to discuss about that later. Whatever you use, CPM or PERT, the method of finding critical path will remain same. This is how you need to find out. Just simply find out the longest path in the network. That longest path will represent critical path, and the time, okay, time of that longest path represents minimum time required for completing the project. Okay.